Hello YouTube, Glenn Roberts here, the Natural Strongman. Welcome to the channel, another video for the fans. So yeah, down here today at the unit gym. Today is a pressing session. So this is my last heavy week basically. So today I want to have a go at that big Slater log and see what I can get on that. Do a few other pressing movements. And then Thursday is going to be deadlift day. And that's when I'm going to try the Kratos bar and see what I can get on that and all. And then that's it basically. So that's the end of this block really. So yeah, just going to max out on some lifts for this week and then take a break afterwards, maybe a little mini deload or something. And then I'm going to write down a program so I can start peaking for this comp that I'm going to be doing in November. So that's the plan. So yep, enjoy the video. Okay everybody. So going to start with some log press, and we're using these Slater logs here. So I've got the little Slater log, 42.5 kilos, 65 kilos, and this big one at the bottom is 80 kilos. So quite good actually. You can actually do like a log rig. We've got so many logs. Log here as well. Another one there. More over there. There's literally about 8 logs here. So really good gym, loads of good stuff. This is, I think, my 4th time coming in there, but today I'm just out here for the Slater log. I've done a Slater log before, but I've never really maxed out on it, so I'd really like to know what I can do on that. It's quite a bit longer than the log that I'm used to, so it'll be interesting to see whether that makes it easier or harder. So yeah, I'm really anxious to have a go on that. We've also got here as well these pair of scales. Not all gyms have these, but some have them. Conway and Bishop Stortford have got them. Evolution in Aylesford and Kent have got them. So you can pretty much weigh anything. So if there's an implement at the gym and you want to know how much it weighs, you just stick it on there and then it weighs it for you. That's how I know how much these logs are, because I weighed them all. So for example, if I want to know how much this dumbbell is, I'll just grab this dumbbell, stick it on here. There we are, 20.8 kilos. So I don't know if you can see that, 20.8 kilos. Not exactly 100% accurate. I mean, I'd probably just count that as 20, maybe 21. But yeah, it's, so if I wanted to know what this one is, coming up 48.3. So some people probably just count that as 50. So yeah, quite good these on scales. The maximum limit is 300 kilos, so yeah, we'll pretty much weigh anything you put on it. So little old me, for instance. Exactly 145 kilos, and I do weigh about 145. So yeah, I think they're pretty, not 100% accurate, but I reckon within a kilo they're quite accurate. So I'll usually do a little 5-minute bike ride. Old trusty bottle of water there. So before I even start, I'll usually do 5 minutes on the bike. Nothing intense, just to get the old heart rate up here. Just 5 minutes. Still water. Always good to get your heart rate up first. But you want to warm up, stimulate what's on the heart rate. You don't want to wear yourself out before a big session. So just a nice easy little ride, just to get a little sweat and maybe just get that heart rate flowing and just get your body prepared for what lies ahead. Just got to whirl and stretch and try to come to life. When I wake up in the morning, I'm very sluggish. I struggle to get out of bed sometimes. "12 inches. 24 inches, 2 feet. 36 inches, 3 feet. 4 feet. 5 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet 8 inches. 7 feet 2 inches. 'You've got to be shitting me. Right, okay, so we've reduced it to 115 now. Can't believe I'm doing this. I don't believe it. You got to be shitting me. That's only 115. I can do that easy on the other log. Why is that so harder? I don't get it. I really don't. I measured this log, it's 9 feet 10 inches. Because it's so long, I thought it'd be easier. I just don't get it. That should be easy for me. Right, okay, so little experiment here. So I'm going to test the theory. So we're going to use this log now and see what I can get on this and see whether it is that big Slater log that's different, or maybe it's my strength or lack of. If I can't get 120 on this, then obviously it's my lack of strength. But if I do get 120 plus on it, then obviously I'll know that obviously a metal log that's shorter is obviously easier than a Slater log. As I've never really gone really heavy on a Slater log before. So I just wanted to try it. You know, I was under the impression it would be easier, but obviously it's not. So yeah, this is 75 MT, this little rebel strength log. So yeah, we're going to go on the metal log and yeah, just see what I can do on this and then see if there is indeed a difference. So just a little experiment here. Okay, so that's that one. So we're going to load some more weight on here now. Got it this time. Okay guys, so that's the end of the session. So a bit of a bittersweet session in a way really. So I did the ball jump, 86 inches, 7 feet 2. I believe that's a new personal best or equal. I think 7'1" was my previous best, so okay, so yeah, I think it is a personal best. So I might try and beat that in the future. Then I went on to Slater log. Because it was longer, I was expecting it to be easier, but I actually found it really hard. I then went to the metal steel log and I got 115, and I probably could have got 120 on that, but that was also hard as well. Not sure why. So I did another little experiment. I did a board press, and I thought I'd struggle with like 140, but actually I started at 120, went 130, 140, and it all felt comfortable, so I went for 150, and I probably could have got a third rep on that. Now, if I'd have done that at my usual gym, it probably would have been the same result. So as far as the logs go, I don't think it's a lack of strength on my part, because that is what I was starting to suspect, because I'm on week 13 and I have drawn this peak out a little bit longer than it should have been. So I did think maybe I'm just burnt out and all that, but I deloaded last week, I've eaten well, I've slept well. I mean, yeah, obviously a little bit of fatigue is going to catch up with me anyway regardless. But to get 150 for an easy 2, well, not an easy, but it was fairly comfortable. I could have got 3, maybe 4 even. To do that, I don't think, with the logs, I don't think it's a strength issue. I think it's just, they're just different types of logs. It's different to what I'm used to using at my normal gym. The normal gym I go to, it's a Rebel strength log. It's 13 inches in diameter. It's 85 kilos. These ones are built a bit different. You know, it could be anything really. I did think maybe it's a strength issue, maybe I'm a bit burnt out, but if that was the case I wouldn't have got 150 for 2, and like I say, if I'd have gone to my normal gym, that would have been about the same. I probably would have got 150 for 2 on ball press at my normal gym. So really pleased actually to get 150 for 2, knowing that I could have got a bit more. So a good session in that respect. That was a bit of redemption really, getting that ball press. So that proves that the strength is still there. Did a bit of sandbag press overhead just for a bit of fun. I was a little bit spent by that point, so managed to get 80 on the second attempt. I went for 100. I knew I weren't going to get it, but I thought I'll just clean it anyway, just to see if I could do it. So I did, and yeah, so that's it now. So yeah, so I'm going to stick to the plan. Going to have a day's rest tomorrow, get my food in, get recovery in, and then Thursday have a go at that Kratos bar. That will be the last heavy session, so I'm going to try and do all my heavy stuff there. Maybe tire flip if I can, maybe some stones, you know, whatever. Just do one last heavy session, and then after that it's just recovery, and just taking it easy basically. And then I'm just going to map out a little plan to peak for the comp in November. So Thursday's the last lot of heavy lifting. There's no more heavy lifting after that until the comp now. So that's it. So I'm going to head home now, have something to eat. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more strongman content, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and if you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below.